Hey, good evening, everyone. Just wait for this stream to start. We got about 6 minutes. Let me just do a quick refresh. Yeah, there we go. They got a timer up going, so we'll go ahead and put that on there. Turn that up a little bit. And again, let me finish watching my Anton Daniels. Hey, homeless man, how you doing? I know you told me earlier in my last stream that you got black fatigue. You ain't got to tell me twice. Trust me, I'm already there. I got so many black people just, I don't know. They got a demon going through them. So we'll turn that off. They got a demon going through the black community right now. And the more and more I learn about the true history of the civil rights movement, the more I'm thinking that was just an entire mistake. It was the wrong way we went about doing things. We wanted to force change as opposed to letting it occur naturally. Man, this nigga just looked like he walked right off a campus in Oakland or in East Dallas and started doing news report. Looking at this report about the leftists that shot up an ICE facility in Dallas, Texas. Guy drove all the way from Oklahoma. Apparently, drove all the way from Oklahoma to go commit this crime. And Oklahoma, I don't think Oklahoma's that far away from the. Texas, is it? I should know this stuff, but I don't. Yeah, yep. Oklahoma is a border state to Texas. So go over here. I think all you gotta do is just take the what was that one that had them? There we go, right here. I wish it had the number for the highways, but yeah, you can just take right here. You can take this highway right from Oklahoma City right into Dallas. That looks like it could probably just be what? Not even a 5-hour drive? Yeah, 2 hours, 55 minutes. Man, I tell you, that's a just about as long a drive between Phoenix and Tucson. All right, let's go back over here. We got 3 minutes. There's the leftist ideology is producing more and more radicalized men, and the do not confused men do not lead to free men; they lead to barbaric men.
Don't find me hot. I understand.
All right, I'm going to turn that off here. I follow this. I don't know if you guys remember this chick, Ryan Ashley Malarkey. She was on. She was on. Ink Master Wanted. She posted a message. I am far more worried about the rise in fascism than in the rise in autism. Can we look into the causes of that? I'm just like, woman, just look in the mirror. Have at it. Here we go. Let me turn that up a little bit.
I decided to protect you long ago. One last thing to fight for. Now I'll finish my task. Rest in peace.
All right, there we go. That's our first look at Sung Hyo Won in action.
Time to give it everything I've got.
And here's dock worker Sung Jin Woo.
Waste of time.
Hello, all you hunters of the world, and welcome to
Can you
today's
turn that down?
14.0 Sharp Livestream. I'm CM Prism, and this, of course, is CM Jackie, along with the great and powerful system.
Wahahaha. Well, I hope that's a positive wahahaha because we are happy to be here today dropping info on the newest hunter coming to solo leveling Arise, and that is Sung Tunu's dad, Sung Il-hwan.
Yeah, that is right. It's going to be a super hype update, and we're continuing to see just how powerful this family is. Maybe one day, Sung Junwoo's mom could be a what if hunter.
I mean, with how fun Sung Jin is
There
to
you
play,
go. You're
think
doing
that'd
a
be
little
great
bit of
idea.
foreshadowing there.
Both. I don't know. What do you think, chat? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she could be a healer. She gets healed from sickness, so like maybe that would make sense thematically.
Yeah, just like think of it this way: like she takes like the like elixir of life or the liquid of life, and then she comes back like a super strong, powerful healer. Like that's my concept in my head. Again, this is all just like headcanon for I think us right now. This is not any spoilers. I just think it'd be really cool.
let's not maybe get ahead of ourselves then. Oh, we want her. Okay, we got some.
Yeah. Hey, chat. How's it going? I don't think I can read that, but I appreciate the comment. That's really funny.
I wouldn't mind that. Let me
A lot
pop
of
the
people
chat
say
out
we miss
here.
Lucy and Jackie. Well, Jackie misses all the chat too.
Absolutely.
I wish you guys missed me and System just as much.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Oh, you know what? You're right. What are we saying about? You know. All right.
Let's take a look at the exciting things that are not coming from our imagination, but are actually arriving in this update. Today, we will be taking a look at, of course, Sung Il-hwan, checking out 2 new weapons in Sung Tunu's arsenal, showcasing the newest shadow, and of course, so much more.
And of course, if you stay to the very end, we might even have an exclusive Sharp Livestream coupon code.
There we
And
go.
perhaps a code in the middle as well.
Dun,
But
dun,
before we
dun.
begin, keep in mind that everything presented today is on a test build and may be different from the actual live update. And as a reminder, we greatly appreciate when you like our streams and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot.
All right then, are you ready for this system?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Prism?
Oh yeah.
Then let's dive on in and check out Sung Il-hwan's details.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see.
The man, the mystery, the father, Sung Il-hwan finally returns. Where was he all these years? We won't tell you because we, for the most part, don't like to spoil anything on this live stream. So let's jump right in and take a look at what he can do. His basic attack is called Sword of Punishment. Il-hwan cuts the enemies with his dual blades, delivering a series of rapid attacks and finishes with an extra powerful strike. This deals increasing dark elemental damage that scales with his attack, and the final hit inflicts airborne. His core attack, Sky Piercer, has him rushing forward and striking upward with his leg, so a big ol' kick. This deals a high level of dark elemental damage, also scaling with his attack, and it inflicts the airborne effect. His support skill is called Death Strike. He strikes downward with a massive spectral palm, creating a shockwave. This is dark damage based on his attack as well. The first hit knocks down the target, and the final hit inflicts the airborne effect. Finally, his QTE is Dark Finale. Il-hwan swiftly weaves through enemies to strike. It's dark damage based on his attack, and the final hit inflicts the airborne effect.
He has a lot of airborne effects.
These skills in action, so take it away, Prism.
All right, let's do it. Also, real quick before we get into that, I just want to read Sky's comment because I thought it was really sweet. Sky says, "I don't sleep properly just to see this live stream." So I'm honored that you're not sleeping to see us.
That is a big sacrifice.
So let's see the
important.
gameplay.
All right.
And if you notice here, we're not going to be doing the normal routine because we have something called strategy training, which we'll go into a little depth later on. But there is now a training room that is where we're going to be showing off.
Go.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding. Can you go back? I need to re-log in. 1 second.
Don't give away your password.
While we do that, let's go ahead and look at the next skills 1 and 2 before then.
Okay, we're about to show off the training room.
The ice bear wearing those little boxing gloves.
Adorable gloves, yeah.
All right, then let me read off to you skill 1. That's going to be Phantom Slash, where Il-hwan charges behind his target, delivers a series of slashes, and finishes the motion with one powerful strike. It deals increasing dark damage based on his attack, When the first attack hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. And when the final hit lands, it knocks down the target. Skill
You
2
forgot to
is
summon for
rapid
Mini?
presentation. He charges up while the skill button is held down, and then strikes
Yeah,
downwards and
that means you
sees
better go
with
ahead and summon for
massive
Sung Hyun Won.
shockwave.
The good
And
news is
50% of his attack,
he does, it's
that
now
is
power
cause
creep.
dark damage,
Well,
and
well, that's good
also
news
inflicts the
for
airborne
me.
effect.
But for you, it
Finally,
means that
his
you're going to get
ultimate skill
a
is Apocalyptic
damage dealer
Impact.
that's equal to
That
Mini.
one unleashes a series of slashes and finishes with a brutal finishing strike. This inflicts a percent of the user's attack as dark damage, like the other skills, and when it hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. Okay.
Yeah,
now, for
I'm
real
probably
this
not going
time,
to be
let me
summoning
check
for
everyone
Sung
knows
Hyun.
that,
He'll
right,
be the
Wilson?
first
Yes,
official.
we are ready. So I think
Yeah,
everyone knows
for
that's
me.
what happens if you stay logged in after the reset. So out here in Pacific time at 5 o'clock, well, while there's daylight savings, you know, it changes and stuff like that.
It's 6 o'clock right now.
It's 6 o'clock? No, but like at 5 o'clock it changes over, and so I didn't enter a stage and I stayed logged in, so you just kind of have to relog. If you've been playing during that, it happens all the time. But let's show off this trading room that you guys are all super excited about. And yes, it is a boxing ice bear, and I think in part it's kind of to pay homage to our.
You only needed
creators who,
2 copies.
Have,
An official
Man, I
trainer.
tell you,
they use,
were you
ice
only
bear shapes
two away from A5?
I think is a perfect nod to you guys. So shout out to all the people that have been testing using the ice bear. He is now ready and geared up with his boxing gloves.
He's prepared. He doesn't actually have one in the training room,
Yeah.
sadly. That image is so cute, though.
But I do love the image.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
yeah, so this is the training room. I will get into it as well, but before that, you can see here that you can see the recommended skill orders, so you can practice what the devs suggest you use for their combos. So over here you can see there's other settings as well where I can turn it off right now, which is what I'm going to do while we're just showing off the abilities. So we're going to go through all of them up until the ultimate skill. So first off is just the basic attacks. They're really fast, so be on the lookout for that. And then also the core attack is mixed in there too. It's super fast, super sleek, and super smooth, and I love the effects of everything. And so this is his core attack.
I wish they would give you different
Ooh, there it is. That
versions
hit.
of training dummies. That should be
Right
what's
to the
next.
little jaw, that hair right there.
All right, and then we got our first skill, which is the Q, and so we can do this 3 times, and that's what it looks like. I love the effects because it's almost like you're just breaking your laptop or whatever you're playing on as
Yeah.
your screen, which is a lot of fun.
Breaking the fourth wall, literally.
Yeah. All right, let's see the second.
She's still
skill.
pretty good at A3. But yeah,
Nice, huge fist at the
having
end.
those extra
And
2
then let's check out his
will
ultimate
just
skill.
do that much more damage. Once
Yeah,
it comes
there
back
it is.
up, I'll look at what my A5,
Shatters
because I forgot what the skills
And then,
were. But
so,
even at
something
A3,
that we
she's
can
still
do in
pretty
this one
good.
now is we can go into Isla and we can also show off what it would look like for the QTE, because we've never really been able to show off for you guys the QTE skill in this mode yet. So his
That's
QTE.
cool, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So those are all of his abilities, and then if I'm gonna go over
Okay.
here, and so this is advice for people who play on PC. You can press the Alt button, and
Well,
play on mouse and keyboard. You can press the Alt button.
And that's the
And
issue.
that's how you can go and select your
There was a
settings. So
question that was asked in the Q&A, and I covered this in my my video, which is also on the stream.
Also, apply
Let me
if you want the enemy to have a break gauge.
put him down a bit for a bit.
You can do that as
When
well. And then you can also set the element.
Net Marble intentionally did not make him OP,
So I'm gonna select dark
precisely so that anyone who did pull for the Dark Mini would not feel like they've been power crept on. So his damage is equal to what Mini does. So he's not gonna be OP, and that it makes sense from a perspective of anyone who actually invested in a dark unit prior to this dark unit being released.
Easy to use, a lot of different features. You should see
But
cover
from
how many
a
times-
lore perspective,
Wow,
yeah, it doesn't make that much sense or anything. So they had to balance
That's from SLC, if you guys
that
remember,
versus
the
those who
on
actually
stage going
took
like,
the
"Why
time
isn't
and
my
effort
button
to
working?"
invest in Mini.
But let's go ahead
And me
show off
personally, if Sung Hyun Won was more powerful than Mini,
3 times here, and
I wouldn't say I would be pissed, but I would certainly be frustrated that we keep getting these good units only to be power crept within a week or so of the release of another much
and
better
then get your second demon
hunter.
and then you go from there. And so that's a showcase
Well,
in our new
I think the
training
thing
room.
is
I'm
and
super
they also
excited
made
for
this
I'm
also in
loving
there
the
as
chat right
well.
now saying everyone else is so
They know
excited.
that
I
the
know
dark
all the content
element
creators are
is the
gonna be,
weakest
like, I think this
in the
is
entire
the biggest
game,
quality of life
Improvement.
and they wanted Sung
Hey,
Hill
it's had a
Wan to
couple good
be
things, but this one is definitely
like a bridge
So let's keep going and learning more about Ilhwan.
for those who
Okay,
couldn't
let's check
who
out
couldn't summon
what
from
is
many,
passive. At its basic level,
but at the same time not
using
create a
Phantom
power
Slash when it hits, activate the ruler's
gap
skill
between
effect.
Mini
Not
and
the
Sung Hill
cutting down
Wan. Me
speed
personally,
one with
I wish
his
Sung Hill
attack
Wan would have
or
been a
attacks,
breaker,
but using
because Dark
Apocalyptic
needs a better
Might
breaker
still
than
restores MP
Harper.
equal to a percent of his current MP, proportional to
Hopefully
the number of
the
ruler
next
upgrade instances he
the
has
next
applied, and then all
Dark
those instances now removed.
user that's released
Using
will
Phantom
be
Slash
a
or
Dark
Wrath of
breaker.
Condemnation activates the ruler's upgrade effect. When team members
So,
excluding him
who
roll
knows?
their basic skill, he
Who
recovers
knows
a
and
7%
everything, but
boost and 10% of his power
I'm
gain.
generally fine with
So
what they have to say
other
about
team
that.
members will help him
I'm
recover.
they're trying
Ruler's
to
upgrade
create a
increases
balance
basic skill damage
between,
by a percent and increases ultimate skill damage by
and,
a percent.
yeah,
That is
it would be
definitely
nice for them to
and
try to
with
be
his
more
skill,
closer to the
he
lore, but we all see what
specifically
happened to
the Wrath
Thomas
of
Andre.
Condemnation damage by a percent, and using
Thomas
Wrath of
Andre is a
Condemnation
national level
removes the
hunter,
ruler's scale effect.
but
Yes, that is
he don't feel like a national level hunter. He got eclipsed by Mion. No, some people probably disagree and say, well, Mion is still technically weaker than Thomas Andre, but she has good AoE and does really good damage. So I think she eclipsed him.
Marked effect on the target, and when Apocalyptic Might hits and the target is suppressed, the duration of the suppressed effect is refreshed. Marked increases the damage taken from Sung Il-Hwan by a percent, and if the target is successfully placed in the break state, the effect becomes the suppressed effect. Suppressed increases damage taken from Sung Il-Hwan a little bit more than just the marked effect, and it increases damage taken from all Dark Hunters' ultimate skills by a percent. At the second advancement, we're just getting a boost to dark damage. At the third advancement, the number of attacks for Phantom Slash, Wrath of Condemnation, and Apocalyptic Might are doubled. If there's an enemy within 5 meters of Il-Hwan when he uses Sky Piercer, he instantly attacks them. At the fourth advancement, for every dark ally in the party, dark team members' attack increases by a percent. So again, he synergizes really well with a full team of dark hunters.
Now this would be something where
using the basic attack
would be really cool to put him with a mini on an enemy that does not have a break bar.
Which is new. He gains a shield, increasing his attack and
I don't know if he pairs well with Harper.
And that is stackable. And when a dark team member excluding him uses their basic skill, he recovers a higher percent of his MP and power gauge than before. Okay, System, why don't you tell us about his unique weapon?
It would be my honor to give you a break from all that impressive dialogue there.
Why, thank you.
Yeah,
my monologue about his skills.
Monologue,
Yeah, JW
Sorry.
said in chat, Jackie might be the best description reader of all time.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We all know why we like Jackie reading.
Sung Il-Hwan's unique weapon is Unbreakable Will, like father, like son. These old and worn yet unbreakable blades seem to reflect the will and conviction of its wielder. So deep every time. Whoever writes these, I'm impressed. This increases users' attack by a percentage, increases user critical hit damage by a percentage as well.
Nice.
All right, thank you so much, System and Jackie. Chat, how do you feel about the true father of solo leveling right now?
True father, I don't know.
I mean, he's the father of, Sung Jin-woo. He's the new one coming in solo leveling. He's going to be the big dark DPS. We have many here too, so he might have some competition.
Combined, I don't know. I don't know if the dark teams are going to be stoppable anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we heard you guys saying we need a lot of dark hunters, and so we delivered. Let's see.
I see lots of people who are excited.
Zaf and Painblade are in the chat.
I think he looks great too.
J-Bro, and both of them are having a back and forth about whether he power creeps Mini, and it looks like they're taking opposite sides.
Yeah, we're gonna do the encore. I'm gonna do it
And
next here, whether I win or lose.
Painblade says he's gonna take a look and see after testing.
Times, and I'm 2 for 2. One with like 7 seconds and one with like 20.
I mean, we'll see what they say after testing.
rumble it.
because
So we're gonna see.
they're definitely going to be doing a really good comparison between an A10.
100%.
I think both of them have an A10 mini and an A10 Sung Hill one, and see if there's a real big gap.
Mini and Ilhan in the same team. And
Yeah,
then
light
we'll go ahead
definitely is the
and
weakest
get the shield
element
built.
now.
This is the stuff I'm using for him. Again, not trying to optimize him completely, but just trying to, have a good time with it and give him a good enough build. And you might see some special things on somewhere on the screen as well.
A little hint for later.
They're going to use that. They're going to use that testing dummy to its full effect.
Earlier that a lot of people have just downloaded the game, so welcome. This is one of the bosses that you may be facing pretty early on in the game. So enjoy all of the rest of the bosses yet to come. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, welcome.
All right, so first skill a bunch of times, 3 times, into second skill, and then you don't have the ult yet, but you will pretty soon.
There he goes.
And then we go back to our first skill because it resets. And then from here, you can sub out into mini, get the counter out, get the E, ult,
Prime
counter.
prison. So far, so good.
Oh yeah.
Is this the proof of the strong 20?
There's just 1,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Dang, that's it? Come on, Chad, we gotta pump those numbers up.
How you feeling, Prism?
Oh, feeling great. I'm feeling in the zone. Like, Ilhan makes a lot of sense to me, and also if you notice, sometimes he gets a massive shield, and so I don't even need to dodge
Like right now.
on occasion.
Huge boon.
We already dodged the invincible one, the one that I always miss as well, so that's a good sign that we're doing well. And
Plenty
so I'm
of
just
time
gonna
on the
keep
clock.
going through here because if you see his first skill resets after a bunch of base attack and course, and so as long as I have mana, I can kind of keep dishing out damage here as well. And then with the shield, I don't even need a dodge. It's great. And so now I ran out of mana, so I gotta switch out in order to get it back.
So it looks like you keep him in as long as you possibly can, as long as he has mana.
And you can see Mini still does a good amount of damage here. How's the pace? Do you guys think I'm on pace?
I think you're definitely on pace.
Yeah, he's on pace.
And also, shout outs to the Halloween costume. October's coming up soon.
We are excited for October. We love
Spooky
Halloween around
season.
here. Absolutely.
All right, you're about a minute left. No
Yeah.
pressure, but now it's down to skills.
Let's see, this will be around 50. Yeah, the ult does a really good amount of damage, and then again,
Yeah, you got this.
I'm already at full mana again.
Wow, a lot of people in the chat are agreeing with you that shield is really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not even
I
dodging
tell you,
it,
the
so.
shield probably is worth its weight in gold.
And
In
then
fact,
I'm almost
when
out
it
of
comes
mana,
to
basically the way he goes.
when it comes to water chaw, I'm gonna start putting the shield on because
See if I can finish it
she
off
needs
with
a shield.
30
Ilhan,
seconds.
though. Actually, I'm just gonna try to finish. Period. Okay, we go into Isla here. I think we'll be
10 more
great.
health bars, but 25 more seconds.
And let's see if I can finish
Down
it
to
off with
20.
the ult. Yep.
Up, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There we
Nice
go.
work.
Zaf, yes, it did melt.
yeah,
50 bars.
I think it was 20 damage bars with each ult, which is kind of crazy.
Woo.
But yeah,
Yeah.
she's
No.
really fun to play. I don't know why
That shield alone, I think, makes him a valuable character.
Against the boss and not dodge at all. Sometimes,
Yeah, who needs
especially
to
with
dodge?
the hunters, because Sung Jiwoo's got the finesse. He dodges, gets the shadow step, but the hunters sometimes are like just like, boom.
I can just hit it really hard. I can relate to that sentiment, yes.
But yeah, so that is Ilhan in action, and I hope you guys are really excited about it. And I think again, minis I think a great dark DPS too. So as you can see, it's a great combo.
Yeah, exactly. It's even better if
Exciting.
you get Mini and Sung Hill one.
Folks, it's time for
That's
you
probably
to
the
get
best combination right now for
It's
dark
gonna leave you
is
all
to
wondering.
give
what exactly.
like I said,
Who
Sung
is
Hill
Sung
one
Jiwoo's
and Mini
sister's
against
brother's
a
I think I'm wondering, or you and our producers
Uh,
on right
Who is Sung Jin-woo's
I think
sister's
that,
mother's
too much fun is debatable, but a lot of fun
husband
was
is Sung
definitely
Hyo-won.
yours.
But
A lot of
but anyways, yeah,
siblings on
against
Disney was
enemies that don't have a
really
break
good
bar,
question.
that
100%.
combination of Isla,
No, because we've been doing a lot of early good ones.
Il-hwan, and
Who is Sung
and
Jin-woo's
Minnie
mother's
is a
husband?
good combination.
Got it.
Dang.
Don't know
That
about
was like right. I
if
see the question,
Harper
and that
would
was
be a
the
good
instant,
substitute for
you know,
Isla.
I'm hoping that you guys just like laughed at that. Because I unless people type in chat like LOL, I don't know, right? Because was this supposed to be hard? No. Was it supposed to be fun?
You
Yes.
have to type the LOL for Prism's ego, actually. We're requesting it.
000 said Prism, thank you, but no. I am not Sung Jin-woo's sister's mother's husband's father. But yes, Zaf got the right answer. It is Sung Il-hwan. Everyone basically got the right answer.
It's just a long and complex way of saying this is Junior's dad. Yeah, that's who it is. We know that. But we have an appropriate coupon code for this question. Everyone in the chat who got it right, thank you. You've unlocked the code for everybody, and that code is Father Sung. Father Sung.
Yeah, we got one LOL and we got one L no L. Laugh no loud, so like just a small laugh.
Just the tiniest laugh.
All right, so there's the first
laugh not
code.
Laugh not loud. So like a
Please note that coupon code is valid until Wednesday, the 22nd of October at 5 p.m. PDT.
You want to pose for Reddit?
Here we
Okay,
are.
cool.
Here's the coupon code.
Screenshots. Okay, so
Only take screenshots of us when we look cute. That's all.
but that's always.
You're right. Okay, now it's time to take a little peek at the upcoming story update. no more taking.
Like, what am I-
screenshots
what
of
am
our
I-
silly face.
I'm not
all
bidding on anything, I don't
let's see.
think.
Now I bet on
It's
Reddit.
got a
the next
bid
one is
update.
Just looking as ugly as possible.
They're gonna find
Rude.
one where
Do not
like
put
I'm
that out
cross-eyed.
into the
I
world.
know, right?
Oh.
All
Don't give
right,
them
so here we
ideas.
are. We got the normal story chapters. We have hidden chapters 7 and chapter 8. And what we're going to be showcasing you is the new boss that we're really excited about, who is called.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Commander
buy that.
Arrogance, or
I thought I wanted it.
Commander of Arrogance.
So we're going to be showcasing the boss here, more so than the actual fight. So this is on normal mode. I'm way too overpowered, but we're going to see.
I thought I wanted a drone, but I decided I
It's
don't
really
want it.
beautiful. But he's definitely a dramatic character. So I hope you all enjoy these upcoming story chapters. But all I really have to say is the Commander of Arrogance has
Let's
huge
see.
theater kid energy. Just such
Just
tremendous.
look at the
I mean,
Look at
environment.
this.
you
The
know?
stage.
It looks like an opera house.
It really is a stage.
Yeah. Mhm.
No, I don't think. Maybe the Steam it will. I think because
Commander of
it's.
Arrogance.
I think it's still up on the Steam
Big old
page.
site and a bazillion
But as far as for consoles,
like a
I
puppet
don't know if
house.
this game was ever meant to be on a console. Because
I love
this game at its heart is
It's hard.
Is
I
a,
just love
um,
the stage so much. Like, I see what you mean. So
It's
much
a
when you say,
mobile
like, the
game.
kid energy.
There's literally a stage right there.
And it looks like Steam.
Not, like,
It looks like it's not even on Steam anymore.
like, see that
I just
go?
typed in solo leveling Arise, and
Bring it
the
in,
launch
man.
page for it is not there anymore.
Love that effect. It looks
So
really
no,
good.
if you want to
We're
play
gonna
this
hit a
on
bunch
PC,
here.
the only way you're gonna be able to get it is through their client
Nice
or
and
through
easy.
Google Play.
We're also gonna, I think we're
The
gonna
Google Play
we'll
emulator.
attack a little bit too, just for fun. Yeah, I like the fight animation.
So,
they did a
yeah.
good job with this. It feels really inspiring. Let's see what it looks like to get hit. Oh, just kidding. We're gonna break.
Nice. He holds his face dramatically. I
He's
can't
like,
breathe.
no. How could you do this
How
to
could
me
you do this to me?
on my stage?
On my stage.
And
That's not exactly what he sounds like, but you know, the drama,
the big
the drama.
roar. He's going berserk.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
auto attack him a little bit more.
Yeah, so I think the
I think they killed this.
so I
Particular
it looks like
effect with all of this
when the facts there, it looks like
glistening
Soul Leveling Arise Overdrive is the one that's gonna be going to console and Steam.
Yeah, that's the fight.
All done. No
Now that
more.
we're done here,
Oh, you gotta press a little F
Oh
to
yes,
finish it
gotta
off.
press F, but we're not gonna spoil it because we've already been in this one, so you guys will just have to complete it yourself to see the beautiful thing.
Yes,
I
all
s-
of the wonderful cutscene that comes afterwards and
Mhm.
all the drama that unfolds.
I see
Yeah,
that
that's what I
James
said.
is asking what
SLA,
the
it was
Shadow
on.
Authority
They
is. I
did
don't
have
know
a
who
Steam
Duma
page
is.
for it, but it's
Who
not
is
there
Duma?
anymore.
Who is that?
What is the Shadow Authority?
I just did a search for it
Whatsoever
on
are you
my
talking about?
phone for
Okay.
Steam,
We'll
my
get
Steam
around
app
to it.
on my phone, and it's not there anymore.
We'll get around to it. Don't worry.
I think I wish listed it
Before we
too,
do that, we wanted to look into one of the weapons that I believe you were
and
using.
yeah, it's not even on my wish list.
All right. That is going to be the Radiru clan's double-edged spear. The Radiru clan's double-edged spear's basic attack has Jinu quickly swinging that double-edged spear.
And
dealing
Kaiju
increasing
number
fire
8
damage
is still
and
not
crit
available
damage. The final
on
hit
Steam.
knocks down the enemy. Its core attack has Jinu leaping into the air and then spinning his body to perform consecutive attacks that deals even higher
So yeah,
fire elemental damage, weak break damage, and the final
they
hit.
it looks like they finally have a price for
Airborne.
Crimson Desert. That
The
game is
weapon's
coming out
skill,
March 19th, so
Radiru clan's
we'll have to
sword,
see.
has Jinu throwing the spear into the air and calling for a supporting attack. It also deals fire damage and weak break damage, and when it hits a damaging area of effect, activates for several seconds, and the first hit inflicts the airborne effect. As for its passive, using the Radiru clan's support skill applies the
This has
morale
break
effect
damage.
for 10
That's
times.
interesting.
Obviously, that's stackable. What it does is increases damage dealt by a percent. At the first advancement, hitting with a fire attack applies 1 morale effect, when you hit with a fire attack while you have 30 instances of the morale effect applied, it activates a small support fire zone around the target, which deals fire elemental damage equal to a percent of Genie's attack, and it also counts as a basic skill. At the second advancement, fire damage goes up. Easy peasy. Third advancement, when the user's attack hits a target with the burn effect, they activate the Burning Will effect on the user. Burning Will increases your fire damage by a percent, increases critical hit damage by a percent, and it stacks. At the fourth advancement, the Radiru clan's support cooldown decreases by a percent. And finally, at the fifth advancement,
Well,
the attack range of support fire increases by
any
a percent,
game
and
technically is made
cooldown
for
becomes 5
console,
seconds.
but the
When
way this
hit with
game
a
is
fire
designed,
attack after
they
having
obviously
all
have
fire
mobile in
weapons
mind.
hit,
But
it activates an
I've
additional instance
made
of the morale effect and
many
cancels
complaints
the morale
about
effect.
these companies
Added
that like
effects
to
are there's more
sit
damage
there and
dealt,
make these games
fire basic skill
do
and
a
weapon
like a
skill damage increases by a
cross
percent,
development.
well, when all
They'll
hit
develop it
weapons
for
are
mobile
fired
and for
by a percent,
PC.
and that is stackable.
My thing is they
So
should just
that
have
means
2
that
separate
obviously these
teams,
two
one
fire
that
weapons
handles
are
the
gonna work
mobile
pretty
game
well together
and one that handles the
with.
PC game,
With a
and
new
make them
weapon
completely
comes a new
separate
job. Let's check that out now.
so that you could take advantage, full advantage of the specs of a PC or console.
The drip life wasn't for
I
him.
wish
He was
Netmarble did that for
running
this game, and they
fast.
do it for their Game of Thrones King's Road, especially King's Road, because King's Road could definitely benefit
Everything.
from
in his casual attire, he leaves
much
behind a
stronger
by
the
He says, "Never
PC
forget
and
Netmarble."
console.
Even
I don't
when
think that game is on console either. I think that game is only on PC and mobile.
All right, so here is the new job called Monarch of Shadows Liberator. I just love, we did this during our rehearsal. Like, the evolution is just like, okay, kind of edgy.
A little edgy.
Night Lord, you
Business edgy. Okay, now we don't need to be business anymore. Now we're just fully edgy
the
again.
classic look. And then techno edgy.
Techno edgy. right. And then like apocalyptic edgy,
Yeah.
right? You
And
got
then-
that. And then you're like, that was too much work. I don't want to put in that much
Comfy,
effort.
but still,
Comfy edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comfy core edgy.
And then we got a nice one. New colors, maybe
Yeah.
maybe a little lighter.
Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he just met Chai and
Mhm.
and then we have, oh gosh, Guardian of the Sands. Like, he got thrown into the desert.
Yeah.
Do I have all? Okay, I do have the
And his latest arc is, I'm going to the movies.
comfy mode.
Done with the outfits that are so edgy. That was.
Are
way too
they
much.
bagging on their own game?
He's successful now. He doesn't prove himself.
It looks like they're bagging on their own game.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
this
that.
is like, and he goes to the hospital for a little bit for exhaustion, and they're like, "You've been working too hard. This is the clothes you get," and he has to walk home.
Well, no, I had both. I had both SLA and Overdrive
So,
wish
this is the new
listed.
job. You can see on the top right, the job change conditions is
And so it did show up as two separate items on Steam.
chapter 8, and then you.
But now it's only Overdrive.
Power increase, stat points, and sweep points. But
It's only Overdrive on there now.
new
So
weapon. Might as well show it off.
This isn't going to be on Steam like that, like it originally was,
So now that you've kicked the
like they
butt,
originally said it would.
you gotta go kick your own butt, of course. Because how else do you get a promotion?
It's about the internal struggle. That's what this is representing.
And then here comes logic and reason to mess up all the fun.
Double-edged.
It's about the internal struggle. That's what this represents.
Auto attacks look great.
Who's that?
I don't know. There's this random thing on the side. You can ignore that for now. I wonder if that thing has a
name.
authority. You know,
I don't know.
has a ruler's authority.
They're kind of shadowy. Isn't that funny? Huh.
A little dark, you know.
Oh, he just died to burn.
Nice.
Yeah, and then this is the new job change.
This crack us up a little bit.
Yeah, this is so funny to me.
Comfy mode.
Comfy mode.
That's me when I get on the couch after the live stream.
Oh, finally.
Turn to Painblade 2.0.
The power.
Activated.
Amazing.
All right, so if you saw as well, there is another weapon that we were showcasing in this. So let's see what it does.
I think I already mentioned it earlier, silly me.
Mm-hmm.
The basic attack that it does is Genu swings a sword imbued with Enio's power. It deals increasing fire damage.
Sorry.
And when the final hit lands,
They won't let me. They won't let me put emojis in here from that direction. I got to do it from here.
Power is released. This deals even more fire elemental damage, and when the final hit lands, it inflicts the airborne effect. The weapon's skill is called Pitch Black Rage. After gathering Enio's strength, Genu jumps towards the enemy and strikes down powerfully. This deals fire elemental damage, and when the skill hits, it knocks down the enemy. Looking at its passive, when Pitch Black Rage hits and the burn effect is active on the target, the effect increases the damage by 1%. When using Pitch Black Rage, that activates the Burning Grudge effect. Burning Grudge does a couple things: increases damage taken by 1%, increases fire damage by 1%, increases damage dealt to bosses by 1%, and increases Pitch Black Rage damage specifically by 1%. Then, at the very first advancement, defense penetration goes up when all your equipped weapons are fire type. Using Pitch Black Rage activates the Brand of the Adversary effect on the boss and elite monsters that are within 20 meters of you. When Pitch Black Rage hits while Brand of the Adversary is active on the target, that activates Enio's Rage. Brand of the Adversary increases Pitch Black Rage's damage by 1%, and the effect is removed when Pitch Black Rage
Where's
hits.
my bar down there?
Enio's Rage summons
There we go.
a meteor from the sky to attack the target that deals 1000% of your attack stat as damage.
I always like how they say this. Those big percentages like that. But then when you do the damage, it's not all that impressive. 1000% of attack sounds great until you do it, and then all of a sudden it's like
1000% certain that's what we want.
That was okay.
There's more.
There's more. At the second advancement, the user's
Yeah, this one does look cool. Although I'm thinking, how the hell does a blacksmith sit there and make it?
Black Rage hits. The burn effect and the burn effect is active on the target. When both of those things happen, it increases damage by a higher percent. This also enhances the Burning Grudge effect. At the fourth advancement, Pitch Black Rage's cooldown decreases, and finally, at the fifth advancement, using a fire weapon skill increases the user's fire weapon skill damage by 1% for several seconds to targets with the burn effect, and Enio's Rage damage goes up to 10,000% of your attack, and the Brand of the Adversary effect is enhanced.
Yeah, the 10,000. 1,000's like, it's cool, it's all right. But 10,000, yes,
10,000.
that is the right.
What? 10,000? Oh no!
That's over 9,000.
That's over 9,000.
That's over 9,000.
All
What?
right, so now that
This
we've
thing
checked
is
out the
broken.
newest weapons, let's check them out one last time in our showcase.
Let's do it in the build itself.
Yep.
See him in action.
We're gonna go and tackle tier 70 of the Battlefield of Trials with our support skill here from Ilhuan, just so you guys can see that as well. So I don't have as much of a grasp on exactly what the best combo would be to do with.
Let me put that
these
back
two
up over
weapons.
here.
I'm thinking the Radirukan still goes first.
That's why
and
it's up
then,
there.
The Enio's blade goes second. But there's not a guide on this one, so this is just my day one combo that I think is correct, and it could very well be not correct.
Vibes only combo.
Well, they've
Bringing back all the
they've already
weapons.
said that
Over 9,000
the
base,
weapons
Sand Guardian, Guardian
complement one another. So you use the Radiru's double spear first, and then you switch over to the daggers for maximum damage.
So many numbers. Oh man.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait till we can turn that off.
I think I did it in the wrong order that time.
Whoopsies.
Turn off all those numbers. So yeah, they complement one another. The thing is that with the fans, there really isn't a real good complement
have to fight yourself in order
from the
to do it.
fan. I like to try to use that Vulcan's Rage,
that's kinda
the
funny,
doo-doo
actually.
stick.
To get
But
good job,
there's a
you fight
lag
yourself,
between
right?
using the fan
My biggest
before switching to another weapon, and the Vulcan's Rage has a really long
Are you gonna get it?
no, you
Oh,
didn't get it.
tragic.
It has a really long lag time between when you try to use it, and it sucks.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Not once.
Hey Broly, how you doing?
So I kind of have to wait until that. And we should be good. Yep, we're good now. Alright, let's see. Big Demoglios. You know, I never ult for some reason. I feel like that's like something I need to do more.
Make better use of your ult.
Yeah, because like for me the animation takes long sometimes, and I'm like, I want to do more damage where I'm just like looking at it.
You're impatient. And this and you're not wanting to dodge are the same.
Yeah, it looks like a doo-doo stick. And then the Phoenix bow is fine. So maybe these two fire weapons will
Except for a little bit of
they look like they synchronize much better than the other fire weapons. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get both of them.
Go, Dad!
Yeah.
with the power of dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, the tracksuit is just.
No, I don't know what's going on because Latoya's not even in the chat
I
here.
a lot of the other cosmetics.
So I hope everything's all right with Latoya and the unknown individual.
In addition to their physical form, when you just want to be
Yeah.
disrespectful to the boss, that's the one
Yeah.
you gotta wear.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, time for trivia question number 2.
Okay.
Not too. We didn't go too hard this time around. Oh, actually, no. Just kidding. Not yet. Not yet. The trivia question because I think I've gaslighted you guys enough.
People have been asking for something in particular, and you have not been giving them the info
Yes.
they so deeply crave.
So now let's see who Sung Jinwoo has chosen to arise next.
To join his legion, to become a part of his army of shadows, not page 1, but page 2.
Surprise!
Here he is.
This has been the shadow the whole time. I know none of you saw this coming. But the new shadow is Jima, the recluse of the deep sea. He is a general. And let's go over to see his.
Could be.
And so we got the question about the Shadow Authority earlier. This is what Jima's that Shadow Authority is.
Increases the entire team's attack by 5%.
Shield acquisition chance by 13%. I'll go ahead and
shield acquisition
the,
chance by 13%.
skills
Okay.
here, so you can see that too. You can gain a shield, which is very nice. And then you can deal a lot of damage, deal some damage here. Lots of damage, but I think the main appeal for Jima that you'll be seeing here is this armament advancement. So when a shield is activated, it triggers the attack increase effect, I believe for your whole party.
Nice.
So that would be, so when you're using Sung Jinwoo or anybody else, if you have a shield on you, you'll get a 20%
That's actually pretty good.
for 15 seconds as well. So that is a really, really good point for Jima's
That's a
hits
good
and
buff.
abilities, and so I think he'll have quite a bit of
Yeah,
for
that's
anybody
almost
who
like
wants to get that
somebody read the simulation gate
No kidding.
for the shield that gives you the boost when you the boost card for your
There's
shield.
a lot of synergy there. I think I love. If you
That's
didn't know,
wild. That's
there's
actually
some
pretty
backstories
good.
here as well, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I shall fulfill my duty as a guardian, not a recluse. Go off, Jima. We love you. Yes.
You know, honestly, that would have been like a really crazy trivia question if we put like who says this? I shall fill my duty as a guardian, not a recluse.
Not a recluse. Here he is.
Okay.
My new little boy.
I got some new ideas for our next trivia question next time, but let's move on now to trivia question number 2.
All right. What was Sung Il-hwan's job before he became a hunter?
Firefighter.
Does anybody know? Who knows this lore?
You know what? I was just making a guess.
Deep, but I think they can
Because
go
I don't know the lore. I was just making a guess. I said firefighter, and everybody here is saying firefighter. I was like, oh, okay. Hey, I guess I'm right.
Let's see.
Yay,
Chat.
yay for the emo goat and emo sushi this patch.
I haven't heard anything else on solo leveling karma
Wow.
since that announcement.
Mystics on it first, yeah.
Yeah,
Beat Zaf and the.
just by a hair.
Well, everyone's getting it right away. Basically, it's almost like we have a costume.
That was maybe on hint as to what he might have been.
But I like Sedge's answers the best. Dad was his job.
That's true.
Did he?
Alas.
And in Black Thunder X, he was a dad.
He was a dad. He truly was.
Is that a job or a calling?
A destiny.
But yes, everyone basically got it right. A firefighter is the correct answer.
That is true. He was a firefighter.
That's because we, a little bit softball quiz this time, but that's okay. It's for fun,
It is.
He also
and
looks great as a
All right, so they're about to put the next
yes,
code
gives
off
us a
out
great
here.
Segue to check out his costume, which
Whoop,
is
whoop.
a firefighter costume. So let's take a look at some of the improvements we can
God.
expect to see over this next update and his latest costume.
So you can see here the hero of the past. This is what he looks like.
Oh,
now.
I thought that was Sung Jin-woo at first.
Jackie was pretty funny. Jackie said, like, I'm surprised he made it out alive with all those without any gray hairs.
Like truly.
And then the chroma is.
It's like more accurate of what might happen to you if you had not been on Earth for like almost a
I
decade.
don't know. Silver Fox is what I get.
Yeah.
The man looks like he's been through it and then some with those
And
rags.
then some.
Because without it, I feel like the tatters aren't as obvious, but then when you get the white chroma, it's
You
super
can
obvious.
see how obvious it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, show him the different color palettes for the firefighter costume too.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. And so this is the firefighter outfit. He looks young. Looks great. And then we can see the color palettes as well. Another silver fox, but not really as much.
A gray mane.
Here. And then let's see here. We got the normal firefighter look without all the gear.
Got yellow fire pants.
Mm-hmm. And the
That
artwork,
one
I
looks
think,
all
is
right.
Just, I think where it kills it. Like every single one, they did such a good job with it.
Always do, but these ones in particular. That light
Yeah,
in the
these are all
middle,
pretty. This is a
top
pretty
right
good.
corner, you can see, like, one half of his face in light, the
That's a
other
pretty
half in
good
dark.
outfit.
Mhm.
Look at all that
Alright,
gold and look at all the
um,
runes
we can
or
do it
essence
and
stones
go
they got.
And then I did see people a lot of people asking about the shadow weapon doing the shield, and so it should be for Sung Jin-woo or just it should be for Sung Jin-woo. I'm pretty sure because I also had the same question when I looked at it, because usually the shadows weapons only apply to themselves, but because it's a shield, I believe it does apply to Sung Jin-woo. But my producer will double check that. But I'm pretty sure it does apply to Sung Jin-woo. This is a new thing. So yeah, this is something we checked in before, but we will triple check for you guys.
The text itself does not necessarily specify, and so we are definitely checking in with the developers ourselves to see if we can get you an answer.
But while we wait for that, let's move on and show you guys some new improvements with the battle tiers. Alrighty, so
Someone said Bro's hair is like Sonic.
Yeah.
Why is
Who's
that
Sonic?
not my?
I don't know who that is.
Who?
Anyways, we got here a lot of new UI for the battle tiers. You can very well and easily see that this is the new armory. You can see where all
I
your
don't know why
power
that's not
comes
the right.
from.
I gotta figure that
So
out.
here we have Sung Jin-woo, and you can see that the weapons are great. The artifacts could use some work, and the cores can use some work. And then your army is like maxed out and all that kind of stuff. So you can see now not only how much power you have, but where all that power comes from.
That actually is a pretty good,
to everything.
tool.
So you can
I like
see very
this.
clearly what it is. So you can see
This is
the
a pretty
remnant
good
power
tool right here.
Like you can go like, oh, I only have 55,000. That's because I don't have Yagamut fully decked out. And then for individual hunters, you can see Shuha is basically completely maxed. So then you can see here, everything is starred and everything is fully upgraded. So let's go down here. Let's say Yu Soo-hyun. You can see that there's some room to grow here. You got all the skills here. And then also, if you wanted to, you can upgrade here as well. There's also, you can check weapons. So like, okay, I don't have a 10 Yusu Hyun weapon and it's only 100. And then artifacts. We have the artifacts. So you can be like, okay, this guy's only level 78 artifacts. So if I want to increase that power, I can get up. And you can see that the core here does not have a light here. So that means it's like really lacking. Oh, I don't have cores attached to Yusu Hyun. So this is just a new quality of life feature that I think is super great. That, you know, when I first saw it, I was like, dang, the devs really popped off with the quality of life here. I'm really showing you where the battle tier is coming from.
Okay.
Okay. And then
we have an update. Hot off the presses.
Yeah, we do have an update. Again, sorry about something else. So the update is no longer we hyped this up really big, but we just got word again that the for the Neos
for Neo's roar weapon, the initial damage I believe is 1,000, and it is not
8.5. It's now instead of 10,000, it is 2,000%.
So that's you doubled. It's not 10 times as much, but
Okay.
it's doubled.
They already nerfed it.
This is why we usually don't list the exact percentage and just let you know it's a big percentage.
Yeah, so it is not 10,000. Very sorry about that. It is 2,000.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
They nerfed it already.
Show off some more improvements in the build. We can see here we're going to show off some more of the weapon cosmetic.
Yeah, the weapon skins, which are just cosmetic changes for your weapons, which is a newer feature.
Yeah, and so this is a new event for that. So basically, you'll be able to get weapon skin design A's. You'll be able to get weapon skin design B's, and basically you'll be able to collect these materials by playing the game, and then you can use these material items to get crafting points, which is the bar at the bottom. And then once all these points are acquired, you can then craft Sung Jin-woo's weapon skin, which is Crimson Thorn, which is for the Demon King's longsword.
I really don't care about that because I don't even use the Demon King's longsword. I haven't. I don't know why they would do that.
With a lot
make that the first weapon.
Essence, I would recommend doing this, but if you do not,
pace yourself.
but that's what it looks like. So normally you'd probably just be using these weapon skin designs, or these the other ones as well. So, but since we are using a test account, we'll show you what it looks like, and that we can craft the nice skin here, and then we'll go ahead and, for those people that didn't catch the beginning, show it off really quick in the training room, because now you can do it with Sung Jin-woo as well.
My new favorite character, the Ice Bear.
A good character overall, and really taking one for the team here. Yeah.
All right, and so you have to make sure that it is equipped, and then you can see here it is now red effects and everything like that. So if you haven't used the BKD, you can now kind of have some more personality, more personalization, and with these weapon cosmetic skins, which I think are a blast.
There's some flavor on it.
All right, that's pretty nice, but I'm not gonna be in a rush to get that.
For Shadow Enforcer, new mode over
that
here.
The dagger. Remember that fire dagger?
But over here, let's see if
that the new one they just showed off right now.
But you'll also see that if you
they had said that that on an ultimate it would on the level 5 for its skill it would increase the attack from 1,000% of attack to 10,000%.
So another update.
They changed it. They came back and corrected them and said, "No, that's a typo. It should be 2,000%."
I did not fail in the battles today, but I failed in the.
They nerfed it. They nerfed it before it was even released.
For Jima, I'll go over that right now so you guys can see the correction. If you want to go to
our lovely new Shadow that has joined the Army of Shadows. That Shadow's authority effect is the one that we had the question about.
The armament advancement. So this is only for Jima himself. So sorry about that. I was wrong. It is only for Jima himself. You guys are right. Yeah, Zap says like, "Hello, I told you."
It's good that we clarified then. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out.
Because I also went through and I was like, okay, well, test is like, it's only for shadows. It's only for shadows. So we'll make sure to clear that up for you guys as well. But let's keep this show on the road, and very sorry about that. But you can see that Sung Jin-woo's max level and all the other hunters has now moved to 120, if you've noticed that. So you get some extra more power there. And there has
So
also been an improvement to the
he went
simulation
too
mode,
fast.
which is the test mode. So if you click start here, say you're like, okay, I don't know if I'm ready to
And
challenge
once
tier
the
31, or
stream
maybe
is
you're
over, I'll
like,
go
I'm
back
ready
and
to
show
challenge
it.
tier 35. You can then, if you don't want to consume an entry code, you can then use
It's a dagger.
test mode, which will then, you can play it as much as you can. You can do, you just have fun with it, practice, see if you're ready for that next level, and then also show off everything in the normal mode. Once you're ready, you can then tackle the normal mode as well. So test mode is all new. As you can see, it doesn't.
They need to put one more on there. They need to put hard mode.
Excellent.
Put a hard mode off in there.
I think that's it for our improvements today.
Pretty much, unless we do want to take a look at the roadmap that the Korean developer live stream shared with us, in case you all missed it.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so in October, you can see that we have the Overseer's Forbidden Library. It's themed around re-encountering powerful bosses faced in the past. And we also will have the Workshop of Brilliant Light. The arrogant commander, Voltaire, will appear. Just like you just saw in the story mode, he will now then be in the Workshop of Brilliant Light, so look forward to that. And then also, we'll be getting a new bosses added to Instant Sessions.
In November, we can look forward to the 1.5-year anniversary festival. The formidable Monarch of Steel, Rakpasa, who also appeared in the original story, will make his debut. Laura, the wonderful secretary of Thomas Andre, will be introduced as a what-if hunter.
And in December, alongside the year-end seasonal event, the Kamish Co-op Raid and a special story will be released. And another national-level hunter, Christopher Reed, will also make an appearance.
Then in January, a New Year's event will bring forth a surprise what-if hunter that's currently in development. A new boss will be added to the Encore missions and Instance Dungeon. And then in February,
the Monarch of Steel, Rakpasa, will return as a new boss in the Workshop of Brilliant Light, alongside the City Recapture storyline. The story revisits the Colossal Gate incident in Japan from the original work, where even with Russian hunters summoned, the gate could not be resolved until Sung Jin-woo steps in to solve the crisis. And so we have so many things to look forward to in the coming months. And I don't want to spoil anything. I've seen people in chat guessing who might be the people, what if unknown hunters, and the new shadow. But there's also other things that aren't on this roadmap that we're really excited about as well, but I cannot say anything or be at liberty to tell you anything.
so
And that's,
keep guessing.
I may have said too
Or
much
else.
already. But yeah, so keep guessing. We love it in the chat. But yeah. And I was thinking, I haven't talked about my trip to Korea in a while.
Well, where are you going with this? You talk about it literally every time we all see you.
Well, remember how I met some really cool people there?
Yeah, like all of our co-workers that work in Korea, the other amazing shoutcasters. You did a stream with Sohoven, and
yes, those people were really amazing, but I think you forgot that I met the best solo leveling Arise players in the world there too.
Well, I was about to say that, but you did not let me finish my sentence. So
Well, one of them decided to start streaming again and is making some great YouTube videos as well. For those who don't know, the Partner Creator Plus program is our way to show support and appreciation in the form of revenue share and community codes to the many amazing content creators in our community. This week, we are highlighting Levis. Levis is a French and English-speaking content creator who, like I just mentioned, is one of the best.
That says Levi
in the world, and also, according to his X account, is a crepe specialist.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't doubt the Frenchman on that.
Wow.
His X account, I don't think he's posted in a few years. I just saw it in the description. So, but I
It's
hope
like-
it's still true.
It's like riding a bike, right?
Yeah, you can't
You
not.
can't lose the ability to be
Yeah.
a crepe specialist.
Yeah. I did have the pleasure of.
I
sharing
hate
a few
crepes.
Sadly, none of them were crepes. As well.
I hate crepes. Crepes are one of my least favorite breads.
He's very passionate about solo leveling Arise and gave me some great insider information on strategies and things to look out for to help me prepare to shoutcast for the tournament. So I'm very grateful for that.
Levis has been streaming again and making videos about game news like that roadmap you all just saw, expert strategies and guides, the current meta, and so much more. He also streams almost daily, so be sure to check out his Twitch channel as well. If you're looking for solo leveling Arise content from a top-tier competitor and an expert, Levis is your guy. So if you speak French, or even if you don't and are looking for a content creator, be sure to check out Levis. Can we get some W's in the chat for Levis?
W's in the chat. Levis. I think I talked to him semi recently.
I'll give him a
he's planning
W.
on doing some really cool stuff too with
Yay.
Solo Living Rise. So
Yay.
hopefully that comes to fruition. All the best luck to that. I'm gonna let you handle that or not. Up to you. But really excited that you started making some more content. And be sure to check out his links, his streams, and I'm sorry about that, and all of the many amazing content creators in the program that are Levis and also not, because there's a lot in our chat right now, which is always
And
fun to
we
interact with.
appreciate them all.
Yes.
Yes, we
So
do.
thank you all.
Shout out to every single one of the content creators.
Mhm.
You all rock. W's for everyone in the chat.
Mhm.
W.
Last but not least, it is time for that second coupon code. For hunters playing on PC or Android devices, the coupon can be claimed through options, account settings, the redeem code button. For hunters playing on iOS devices, please visit the coupon registration page on our forum. The coupon code is
Sung family.
Aw.
Ooh. We're all about family in this live stream.
this time it's about family.
Also, I just thought Ed saying that's my unk about Levis.
As soon as you said that, Jackie, a certain meme of a bald man popped in my head.
Like I said, we're bringing back all the vintage memes. That's our real job
Family.
here.
That's funny.
Note that coupon
Family.
code will be valid until Wednesday, the 22nd of October.
It's
at
all
5
about
p.m.
family.
So make sure you use it before then and tell all your friends.
Yeah, that's about a month, by the way, too. Want to make sure that you guys get this one because
It's so fascinating that they were able to take that franchise.
Absolutely, but wait, there's more. For those of you who missed the Korean developers live stream, they provided some amazing codes for hunters as well.
Is
There
that
are those
they were
three
a-
codes, which
he was
expire
able to take
this
Hebe and Dom
Wednesday,
Toretto or
23rd
Vin
at
Diesel
4:59 p.m.
from
PDT.
3
What?
movies, and I think it was only supposed to be really just those 3. And he wanted to revitalize the series, and they just took it all over the place with where it is now. And it's
But that's basically a whole month.
I
So
dropped
now
out after
it's time
7.
to have Grace.
After I saw him curb stomp and bring down a parking lot, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out. No more. No more. No more Fast and Furious for
last
me.
time we did that, I saw on Reddit that they did not use our screenshot
They
at
specifically
all.
chose a
They
different.
used, I think they like as soon as it got on, like they
Yeah,
just take it and
that's-
they
that
ignore our really cool
Next time we're
posing.
gonna have to like Vogue as soon as the codes go up.
Are you called?
Just start ahead of time. Just
Yeah, exactly. Or
no,
maybe
we're posing.
I don't think they can screenshot a bad photo of us if the entire time we're like posing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Precisely.
never let him catch a bad angle.
All right, but that about wraps up the 14.0 live stream. Thank you all for joining us and supporting Soul Leveling Rise. As always, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're very sorry about some of the information we got wrong earlier, but we're happy that we were able to correct it. And so please, if you guys are sharing screenshots, please make sure to make a note of that if you can. But yeah, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. And as always, thank you, chat, for being here. Love
Yeah.
chatting with you and hanging out with everyone. It's always such a good time.
Incredible. Hope you all had as much fun today as we did, and hope to see you again next time.
Yes, thank you as always, chat, for being here. It's always a blast. Jackie, Prism, you killed it once again. Thank everybody. This is your system shutting down.
All right, goodbye, everyone. Stay sharp and level up.
Take it easy. All right, so that's the stream. All right, so let's just go back. I'll just show the, that's too far back. I think, let me see. Okay, that's the Redurer dagger. All right, so right here. So this is the Inyo's Roar. This is where it had the mistake. So you see where it says Inyo's Rage? You get a 1000% of attack. Well, if you get it to the 5-star level, they say it increases Inyo's Rage to 10,000% of attack. And that's incorrect. It should only be 2,000%. So it doesn't times 100. It times 2 the attack percentage. So that was a typo right there. And then they also came in and clarified on the shadow here that whatever buff that he provides from his weapon right there. This buff right here only applies to the Shadow and Sung Jin Woo. It doesn't apply to the team. I wish it applied to the team, man. You know how powerful that would be if it applied to the entire team? That would absolutely be a game breaker right there. That's why I was mentioning that simulation gate, because when you get the shield code that increases the duration, well, not the duration, but the potency of your shield, depending upon which level. I think it's 10% for rare, 20% for heroic, and 30% for legendary. If it's 24% for 15 seconds on the team, your team would be your team wouldn't be dying anytime soon. So that would be a OP effect. They probably would have nerfed that immediately, because it's a game changer. But no, but it only applies to Sung Jin Woo and the Shadows. It doesn't apply to your Hunter team. So it's a good thing that they got both that clarified before all of this dropped out. So, all right, so that looks pretty good. That's pretty good and everything. I'm still probably gonna sit out on Sung Hill 1 for the time being. I'm gonna wait until Painblade and Zaf do some testing on the guy. They're gonna be up late at night doing all of that. I'm not gonna be up late at night. I probably will log on to do some of my dailies, but I won't be streaming that late or anything. Normally I'm in bed. I'm an old man. I gotta get some sleep in me. I don't know how. I think I'm older than Painblade. I think Painblade is in his 40s, but I think I'm older than him. So he can still do it, but me, and then with my man, I tell you, now 2025 has just been completely hard on me, medical wise. I had to get my knee scoped. I got my prostate taken care of. I have an enlarged prostate, so I had to get that all opened up, and then I have my back. My back, basically, it's not blown, but I have listhesis, or I forgot what the actual name. Man, this girl's got a jeez. I'm gonna show you guys this. I tell you, these thoughts. I'm gonna turn my phone around so you guys can see this. Look at that. Look at that. Well, these thoughts on Instagram, they know what they're doing, and she knows what she's doing. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. I forgot what it was. It's called I have enterolisthesis. That's where basically one of your vertebrae slips out of place and it bulges. Well, one of my vertebrae slipped out of place, it's bulging, and I get that taken care of. So, old man problems. You know. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. J Broly, thanks for showing up. I think Homeless Man, you showed up as well. Thank you very much. I'm gonna end the stream right there. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Let me see over here. Let me check out. Yeah, I got 3 people that are following me over on or watching along with me over on Rumble. Thank you very much. Still 1 person on both Twitch and Kick. Thank you very much as well. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Comment. Join my Discord. This is Chris Bolt signing off. You guys have a great night.